Alright, good evening. This is Fix Your Xbox 360 take 3 now. I've done this, actually this is take 5. I've done this too many times now, definitely the last time. Alright, to start off with, let's go through the things you're going to need to fix your Xbox. You're going to need your broken Xbox, obviously, and you're going to need an eraser, some staples, and you're going to need a pair of pliers, and you're going to need a knife, okay? And you're going to need your DVD spindle, okay? The case. You're going to need that and a pair of scissors as well. Alright, so that's an eraser, your pliers, a pair of scissors, and some sellotape, and that DVD spindle thing. Oh! I nearly forgotten the main thing you're going to need is one of them. That's a T8 screwdriver, okay? That's it there. The main component. Now, most of the other sites now, they're saying you need a blah, blah, blah. You're going to need a T10 or a T12. Don't worry, a T8 is going to suffice. They open every single screw that thing had. Now, well, first of all, what you want to do is you want to determine what sort of error you've got. Now, most of the sites are saying. Now, there's one particular site that I found said that people saying you need to do this and you need to do that. It's coming to do with the solder or it's overheating, blah blah blah. Nothing. Most of what he's saying is that it's definitely a GPU problem. Okay, so because what's happening is, because unlike a PC, the Xbox thing, the motherboard is not manufactured very well. It's just been fixed down using there's about 4-5 screws just around the sides. Literally nothing in the middle, so the board's able to do this. So what's happening is when it's heating up, it's bending down like that, and I think it's something to do with the GPU, the RAM chips are loosening up a bit. So what we're going to do is we're going to try eliminating that space, okay? So what you need to do is, you need to get your eraser, first thing, open it all up, get your motherboard out. Alright, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this, graphics card as a representation of the motherboard of the 360 now, okay? What's going to happen is you're going to open it up, you're going to have a silver heatsink like this with all the fins open, a silver one. That's the GPU, and you're going to have a big one over here with this big copper pipe, that's the CPU. Now what you're going to do is you flip it over, and around the GPU are going to be the RAM chips. Like that, okay? Now what you're going to do, this has got 8, that one's going to have 4, 2 here, 2 here. So what you want to do is, you want to get the eraser, and you want to cut it into 4 little tablets like that, basically, okay? They're going to act like little rubber washers now. What you do is you want to cut them 4mm exactly, and I'll tell you why. I cut it 5 off away, and more the better. But no, it's not, because what happened was, obviously because it's been sitting snugly before, now I've shoved a washer under there like that. What's happened was, it was sitting down, and it wasn't sitting down properly, and everything started moving, everything got out of alignment basically. The USB ports and the hard drive ports, everything basically all went funny, and all the buttons. So what you want to do is you want to keep it to 4, even 3mm, and it won't matter. 4mm is the highest you want to go, okay? Now what you want to do is, the American site or Brazilian site, there's something about double-sided sticky tape, but I couldn't find nothing in Staples. So good old sellotape. Now you want to do a good old Neil Buchanan art attack maneuver now. That's it. You scrunch it up like that. Okay? Scrunch it up basically, so you got something that looks like that. And then, yeah? I've got it sitting on the spacer. Sorry, my camera's terrible. And that's it. And it's going to be sitting on top like this. Okay? Now you're going to do that 1, 2, 3, 4 times. 2 on this side, 2 over there. Alright? And then sit it down. It's gonna from the back it's gonna be fine, from the front it's gonna be a little bit funny, but don't worry, sit it down, and when you start screwing the screws, I promise you, you'll be fine. It starts getting clamped down and it feels a lot more secure than it did, to be honest. Now put everything back in, and put everything back together. After you put everything back together, what you want to do is put all the cables in, plug everything back in, switch it on. Now don't fret, okay? The 3 lights are going to come back on, but don't worry, just leave it running for 20 minutes. Let me just check if this thing's still recording, because last time it stopped. Okay. And the light's going to come on, just leave it running for 20 minutes, okay? Don't worry. go out, go on the internet, do something. Just I left mine running for 40 minutes to be completely honest. Just leave it running, and then after about 35-40 minutes, switch it off, pull everything out, disconnect it all, and just leave it to sit down for another. They say 20 minutes, but I left it once for half an hour. Leave it, play some Pro Evo on your PlayStation 2 or whatever, just do something, pass the time, plug everything in, and voila, it should be working. I mean, that was probably the best moment of my life. Oh, I was loving it. Couldn't believe it. I saved it. Microsoft charging what, it's £80, and there's all these guys on YouTube and whatnot, on eBay, they want to charge you £40 for them to do it. Forget it. Okay? The only reason I've done it now is going around scouring information from all these different places and doing it. The only reason I'm doing this video is because I want to put everything in one place. I mean, this isn't going to be the best quality video that you've seen, but I hope that I can help you. Okay? I just want to help you guys out there. The main thing is, like I was saying before, there's loads of things out there on. Oh, damn a minute. Alright. The main thing is when you take the faceplate off, then you get these sides off, and then the thing that's going to cause you the most hassle are these. I don't know if you're going to be able to see them. That's it. Look, these little things, these little buggers basically. You see that? Or what you want to do is get that DVD cover of yours, and you want to cut off a little sheet like this, okay? And then you line it up. Just line up against two of them. Don't worry. Line up against two. Oh, you can't see because it's clear. Okay, what you do is line up and just make little notches, okay? You make little notches, and then what you do is you want to cut them 1 centimeter deep, like that. You're going to end up with this pronging sort of tool, okay? Xbox, I mean, Microsoft, they sell some sort of tool like this, but it costs about 15 quid. So get that. And that thing, what you want to do is you just poke it, basically just shove it into the holes like that. Yeah? And then push it and bang. Bang, 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 and as you're pushing it, keep lifting it up as it'll come off. I wasted a good hour. I was thinking, yeah, forget that, don't worry about it, I'll make a screwdriver bit and whatnot. It's not going to work. Just save yourself some time and do that. Oh, before I forget, taking the top part of the side plate thing is tricky. What you're going to do is you're going to take off, lay your Xbox down upside down so the power point's on the right hand side. And we need to take off the left rubber foot, and you want to get in some sort of pronging. You want to get some long thin device, basically like a center punch, but really thin one. Like, I mean, look at this. Look how thin that thing is, man. Literally tiny. Now what I did with that was, you get it and you push it in, and you're literally just putting in an angle. Hold on a minute. Putting in an angle, and you're pushing up like this, okay? And as you push it up, just grab the plate with your other hand. Bang, 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 and it should come out. The bottom one's pretty relatively easy. If you look at it, you can see it. There's a little plastic bit there, there, and there. What you do is you just push it in like that. Same sort of thing, and it'll come out. Obviously, my description's really vague over here right now about the opening, about the disassembly. But there's videos on YouTube. I'm just trying to get everything together if I can. But the main thing is the eraser chips. And don't forget that, okay? This is the thing that's going to save your Xbox. Alright? Staples, alright? Don't waste time. Alright, basically, another point that might save you some time. On the site it says something about has to be a rubber eraser, but I couldn't find nothing. So, I think they're all plastic erasers these days. But it worked fine. Alright? Staples, 2 for £1.29. It's going to save you some hassle. And, I think that's it. So, good luck. Hope everything's going to be fine for you guys. I don't think there's anything else I'm missing. I think that's about it. And don't do the towel trick, and don't do anything else. This is the one, okay? This is what you need. Alright, this is the ultimate fix.